Hey guys, Luke here from Dead Weight Design, and today I want to show you how to create glowing eyes in Procreate. Not real eyes, cartoon eyes. Look pretty weird if you had real glowing eyes.
So to start, we're going to sketch out 3 different sets of eyes. Now, I'm going to do 3 just to show how the glowing effect appears over some different styles. The first we're going to do is a sort of angry looking, no pupil, full glow pair of eyes. The second is going to be a slightly concerned, worried look with irises and pupils to see how the glow might look over those added features. And the last is just going to be a surprised look. No pupils again, full glowing. It could also be sort of like a menacing being with glowing eyes. If you take away any other added features, you can pretty much perceive it however you want, but they're the styles I'm going to sketch out. We're going to quickly go do that, and then we'll move on to adding some glow. So when it comes to creating the glow, what you're probably going to want to do is create, well, what you're definitely going to want to do is create a separate layer and place it above even the line work. I know when you usually color, you would place that color layer below the line work layer. But in this instance, you want the glow to emanate above everything, including those detailed lines. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Turn on assist if you're doing an assisted drawing. And then we're going to head on down to the Luminance brush set, which comes with Procreate. These are really good brushes for adding these sort of effects. Now, you're going to see me use the actual light brush to begin with, and this is perfectly fine when you're creating bigger swathes of area on the illustration. That's fine. But what you'll find I switched to is the light pen. This is a lot more accurate, and I like the effect it gives a little bit more than the light brush itself. So with the light pen selected, firstly, you want to go around the edges, not quite on the line, but try and get to the inside edge of the line work that where the color meets the eye. So in this instance, where the white meets the eye. And in terms of the color you use, I'm using white right now, and that's perfectly fine because the eyes I've decided are going to be white, but you might decide to have colored eyes. This works the same with color, although we will cover that very shortly, and how you might go about changing those colors once you've laid in the glow already. As you can see, going around the inside line, the way the glow fills out does cover the line anyway. This is why I was saying you don't want to go directly onto the line, at least to begin with. And following this, the method I found that works best for me of late is to create an opacity on the layer, decrease that opacity, and then create another layer above. And then what you're going to want to do is maybe increase the brush size just a little bit, and then go around the actual line work. And then the glow creates an even larger effect, and then you're going to reduce the opacity on that layer too, so you can still see the line work of the eye underneath the glow, so it's clear it's still an eye, but you're going to have 2 separate layers of glow, each with their own opacity. So it's like it's stronger on the inside of the eye, and it reduces its appearance, its opacity, as it travels outwards, which is how light usually does work. You get the source, which is the strongest point of light, and then the light weakens the further it gets away from the source. As I was working on quite a light background originally, I've turned off those background layers just so you can see how the glow works on a darker background, and you'll see me reducing the opacity of this second layer as I mentioned originally, and you'll see how the effect sort of plays out. You can already see how the glow sort of is going to form. It's got a base glow and then an additional slightly less opaque glow surrounding it. So now I've created glow for one set of eyes, I'm going to go ahead and just create the glow for the other 2 sets of eyes. Then we'll review afterwards, and we'll jump into how to change the colors. So one way I like to change the color of the glow is to create a layer above the glow layer. So make sure that the individual layers for each glow section, for example, are flattened into one. Then create a layer above it, and then select clipping mask so it's clipped to the glow layer, and then just drag in a color. Fill that layer with a color and it will apply it to the glow as a whole. And then if you want to play around with the hue, you can just go into the effects panel in Procreate and you can select hue, and then what you'll be given the option is to just select the whole layer, and then you want to drag the hue across until you basically find a color you're happy with. It really is as simple as that.
As you can see, the process is pretty simple, but I hope you found it useful, and if you did gain something out of that, let me know in the comments. Do you add glowing eyes to your designs? Is there anything else you want to see how to do in Procreate? I use a range of applications: Procreate, Illustrator, Photoshop. But if there's anything you want to see out of those applications, let me know. I'll be happy to make a video on it. Guys, keep an eye out for more art challenges, design challenges, tutorials and shorts from me. And until next time, take care. Oh, and if you like the content, please subscribe.